What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Henderson, Nevada, looking at the breathtaking views of Las Vegas and about to tour this stunning modern estate. This home was designed and built by Blue Heron, and it was recently sold for a record-breaking price of $25 million, which makes this home the most expensive property ever sold in the history of Southern Nevada. Now, the house itself is phenomenal, striking contemporary architecture, walls of glass opening towards amazing views, exquisite finishes. We got a really special episode ahead of us. Now, specs of this home. It's currently designed as a 3-bedroom that can be up to 5 bedrooms if needed, 9 bathrooms, 15,000 square feet of interior space, built on a 1.26 acre lot. And as always, we will leave more information about the property and the property link down in the description of this video. Now, although this home has been sold, it currently serves as a show home for Blue Heron, and for that, I really want to thank them for getting us in here, allowing us to tour their amazing development and share it with all of you. And now, let's begin our tour. The house is located in the exclusive gated community of McDonald Highlands. From the exterior, we can see the beautiful modern lines of this home. Exterior is clad with smooth stucco, complemented with this meta quartzite cladding that we're going to see throughout both interiors and the exteriors of this home. Minimalist lines. Front is nicely landscaped with this drought-tolerant rock design, and I love how they use a lot of plants and trees that are native to Nevada's landscape. Right in the center of this home, we have this section that is a little bit more taller than the rest of the house. That's where we have the staircase and the sky lounge of this home. It's the 3rd floor where you get incredible views, and we're going to see that later in the video. Also, that section has this awesome butterfly roof design that we're going to talk about later in the video. Now, on my left-hand side, we have the driveway taking us to the motor court of this home. And focusing this side, we have this covered entry with a steel panel roof that takes you to the courtyard and the walkway of this property. Gorgeous pivot door, steel framed, and I really like the mirror details that they have throughout. As we go in, walkway continues, same meta quartzite that we saw on the exterior of the home. It's pretty much brought throughout the property. On my right hand side, we have beautiful planters with a corten steel giving it that rustic look. And as we continue, corten style steel panels are throughout. That's actually the garage of this home, currently being used as the office space for Blue Heron, and I'm going to explain that more later in the video. And we have this reflection pool kind of setting the tone as you walk into the property. It's a beautiful detail that sets that tranquil vibe. And I love, even with the pool, how they tie in these rustic steel panel details by cladding the exterior of the pool, as well as these grid details that we see on my right hand side. Following this hallway, we can see that substantial center section of this property right here. Beautiful steel details. Same meta quartzite is also here. And that pool that we saw overflows to this section here and continues into the other reflection pool, which is amazing. Now, we have this walkway here, and before we go into the main home, I want to take everybody here, and this is where we have the casita. I said casita because this is a detached structure right next to the home, currently staged as an office. I love this space because we have walls of glass bringing a ton of natural light to the interiors. We have a desk set up here, and just like that exterior walkway, they brought some of the planter details into this space as well, but rather than going with that rusted corten steel look, they went with the blackened design, which looks a little bit more sleek and kind of cleaner. Another detail I really like here, they left all the columns and the steel beams that pretty much frames this structure all exposed, giving it that industrial look. And we have these sliding glass doors opening up to the patio space for the office. I love how they landscape this entire space with native materials and plants from Nevada. Overall, it's just a nice touch, and it's nice that office has a patio space like this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second. You can see the stucco detail on the exterior pretty much going into the interiors as well, so you have that seamless transition, recessed lights on the ceiling, and wrapping around, we have some built-ins on this side, and this frosted glass door opens up to the half bathroom for the office. We have a gorgeous fabricated sink design with a hidden drain, chrome fixtures, medicine cabinet, and the same Metacore side is actually wrapped on this side as well. Right hand side, we have glazed tiles going with that black colored theme and a black toilet. And as we exit this bathroom for the casita, we have an exterior door here opening up to the courtyard that we mentioned earlier. Overall, it's a great space detached from the main home. Now I want to take everybody back to the exterior walkway. And as we go in, first thing we see is the incredible views of Las Vegas Strip. This frame, without a doubt, is one of the most special moments of this house. And I know it looks all open right now, but we actually have a sliding glass door assembly here closing this section, and we have another one on this side in case you want to close this walkway. Now you may ask why you want to close that walkway, because on my right hand side we have the primary bedroom suite, which we're going to tour later in the video. But I want to take everybody to the edge of this walkway here. So they have this massive reflection pool framing the amazing views of Las Vegas Strip. And I love this part of the home because you can see a lot of the materials and finishes they use throughout the property in this space with the quartzite, steel panels, glass walls. And I love how they framed this view, but yet still brought some of those Nevada native materials like the rocks, cactus trees on each side of this reflection pool. Again, phenomenal view, amazing space. And like I mentioned earlier, this house has 3 pools. This happens to be one of them. Now, I want to take everybody back and take to this side. We have a sliding glass door that is currently open, and this is technically the main entry of this home. On my right-hand side, we have a small walkway that goes to the back side of the property. Steel staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor of this home. Beautiful modern design with acrylic steps. This looks stunning. And again, we will talk more about these architectural details as we tour the home. Now, as soon as you walk in, the first room you see in front of you is the great room. I said great room because this space is all open, gets a ton of natural light, and we currently have all the automatic sliding glass doors opened up, tucked into the walls, where you can appreciate these views even more. I mean, we have the entire Las Vegas Strip right in front of us. And since we're so high up, this space, this room just feels so tranquil and quiet, which is amazing. We have another infinity edge pool right in front of us, and we're going to talk about this backyard and the whole setting in a bit. There are a lot of details there to cover, but first I want to focus on this seating section here. Again, it's all open. We have a ceiling mount TV on this side, which looks like it's literally floating, and it's actually right in front of the reflection pool that we saw off of the entry. They even put a sliding glass door right behind the TV that tucks into the wall, so you can kind of hear the water feature, water running right behind your TV. Again, also allows that natural light to come in. Seating section right next to the kitchen. And then Mikey, why don't we focus on this side for a second? This is the other corner opening up to another pool that opens up to that other section, which we're gonna talk in a bit. This house is just so crazy with all these sliding glass doors opening up. It's all kind of connected, but at the same time, they all open up to the outdoors. It's almost overwhelming to explain, but space is phenomenal.
Yeah, I think you know that I love swimming, and we got a lot of pools to choose from here. Literally, you can go to your kitchen, jump in a pool, go to your living room, jump in another pool, and then the backyard has another pool, which we'll see in a second.
Insane, right?
Yeah.
And Mikey, let's show this walkway for a second. I know we're gonna tour the backyard in a bit, but you have a walkway from your great room that takes you either to your backyard or the staircase where you can go up to an amazing deck space where you can see the views even better. We're going to cover that in a bit as well. And they accomplished this open concept by putting a lot of steel elements like the one right above us, which is this massive I-beam that allows this house to be all open. Overall, beautiful modern lines. I love the polished concrete floors. And I say I love polished concrete floors because you can go whatever direction you want with them. You can either leave the space very sleek with minimal furniture and go for that modern, clean look, or you can easily put a lot of furniture and art and kind of warm up the space, and those floors or these concrete floors will still go with that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, that's kind of it for the great room. I mean, there are still so many details like the 2-story ceilings here. You can see the loft space or this massive opening where you can literally take a seat here and look at the sky from your great room. Overall, phenomenal space, flows directly in your kitchen. Now, there are a lot of unique details in this kitchen that I want to cover. Very minimalist, everything is nicely paneled in. We have travertine countertops for the most part. We have this third island here, there are 3 islands. And I want to talk about a very subtle detail here. Mikey, you see this subtle V shape?
Yeah.
Steel panel? We actually already saw quite a bit of these subtle V details throughout the property. Remember the exterior kind of walkway where we have the water feature floating into that first reflection pool?
Yeah, yeah.
The water feature was shaped in V. If you look at the exterior of the home, a lot of the small exterior walls are connected with these steel V panels, and we're gonna see a lot more of them throughout. So I love that subtle detail. This island is clad with walnut countertops, and right at the seams, they run this brass detail that looks really cool. Even these bar stools are made out of steel. Again, they use a lot of steel throughout the property. Mikey, let's check out the second island. Now, this is really interesting. Travertine countertops. They did a steel waterfall edge on each side, and on this one, they integrated these massive, I'm gonna call them iPads, or the screens, where you can actually go internet, get on Pinterest if you're looking for a recipe, listening to podcasts, you can do whatever you want. It's a cool feature, so I wanted to mention that. This home is wired with Savant home automation system, so throughout the homes, you guys are gonna see these small iPads or the screens on the walls where you can control your shades, automatic windows, all the features that comes with the house.
Yeah.
Wanted to mention that. We're in the kitchen, but I'm actually seeing more details. I love throughout these exterior walkways, we saw these plants with gravels right next to the paths, right? They also brought these details to the indoors of the home, and they even light up those cactuses, so at night this place actually looks phenomenal, and I can really see that they paid attention to their exterior lighting, especially plant lighting and landscape lighting.
I think lighting throughout the whole house. Obviously, we haven't seen it at night yet. I'm excited to see it at night,
Yep.
but they have different colored lights kind of in each room. They'll have orange lights, they'll have white lights, and kind of more bluish lights, so.
To set a different mood within the room.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm really excited to see it at night.
I mean, it's overwhelming. There are so many details, and I'm like, I don't want to miss any of them because this house is so cool. All right, main island, we have same travertine countertops here, beautifully fabricated sink design, and let's see. We have a dishwasher here, again, going with that seamless clean look, and right behind me, we have more base cabinets, same walnut cabinetry, 2 Wolf ovens, Wolf induction cooktops here with griddle, travertine countertops, and here's another detail I would like to talk about here. So we saw a lot of steel details throughout so far, and they have another one right here. They clad this upper section, put a mirror in front of it to take advantage of the views right behind us. And to go with that minimalist look, they actually tucked in the kitchen vent inside of this assembly, so you get this clean look, but yet you get the functionality as well. And on top of that, they have a glass backsplash because as I'm looking or as I'm cooking here, I literally see the Las Vegas Strip right behind me, which is just mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Incredible. Mikey, let's focus on this side for a second. We have an espresso maker, microwave, and paneled in freezer and fridge. Again, looks very seamless. Overall, this is a great kitchen. I mean, I want to keep talking about it, but we got to move on. We got to talk about other details. We have another hallway here opening up to the dining area. We're going to check that out in a bit. But first, I want to take everybody to this side. So right next to the cooktops, we have a secondary opening that takes you to the chef's kitchen. This chef's kitchen has everything you need. Starting here, we have a paneled-in dishwasher, sink, nice stone countertops, also uses a half backsplash, 48-inch Wolf gas stove, 6-burner with a girdle in the center, and vent is tucked into the ceiling. Talking about those steel details, they actually paneled in this section with steel as well. And I like how they did a half mirrored backsplash because it makes the space feel a little bit bigger, and you can actually see the reflection of the views even from this side of the home. Lastly, a couple more things. Countertop mounted pot filler, we love these. I think this is the second time we're seeing this detail, so we appreciate that. And since they wanted to leave that backsplash all clean, we have these pop-up plugs that are nicely concealed into the countertops. Focusing on this side, we have some microwaves here. Ready, Mikey? Warming drawer number 1, warming drawer number 2.
Very nice. What's in the middle?
I think it's just a cabinet drawer.
Just a regular drawer. Cool.
And on this side, we have a built-in fridge and freezer, and this door may look like another fridge or freezer door. It actually opens up to a small pantry. They wanted to go with that kind of a door to kind of blend in the design. Overall, great space that complements the main kitchen. And now we're in this kind of a back hallway. First, I want to take everybody on this side. Right behind me, we have the elevator access on this level. That's the first reflection pool that we saw off of the entry. They even put a sliding glass door here, so you can actually hear the water going down to another reflection pool. Look at the window assembly here. This is insane. I mean, this house is so architecturally unique and different. And Mikey, I need you to turn around to the other side for a second. I forgot about this when we were at the entry. You see this kind of a blue crystal walkway or this landscaping design?
Yeah.
They have this at the entry of the house and at the backyard as well, and it's perfectly straight.
I was going to ask that because I saw it in the backyard from the second floor, and I noticed it here.
Yes.
But yeah, so it's a perfectly straight line throughout the house.
It actually picks the same line down at the backyard. How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Talking about nailing these details are not easy at all, but they did a great job. I mean, I got to give credit to Blue Heron for thinking about all these intricate details and actually making them work, which is not easy. Now, we have this opening here that takes us to the laundry room. This is without a doubt one of the most kind of entertaining and different laundry rooms we've ever seen because it has a bunch of seating areas. It's all open, gets a ton of natural light. Without a doubt, it's one of the best lit laundry rooms we've ever toured on this channel.
This is a laundry room.
Yeah, it looks like a nice office or a seating area.
Yeah, I thought this was maybe like a secondary dining room.
Mikey, let's make it clear by first opening this sliding glass door. This is where you have your washer and dryer.
You weren't lying.
Yeah, so that's that. You got the seating section, a lot of base cabinets, sliding glass doors opening up the small courtyard or the backyard space that we're gonna see in a bit. Right around the corner, we got a doggy wash. They even thought about that. And the reflection pool that we saw at the entry, you can actually see it here. They even put a kind of a half sliding window design that stacks all the way to this side, opening up the laundry room to the outdoors so you can have all this fresh air and natural light come in. Desk setup here. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice. And I gotta say, guys, we are in Las Vegas. It's very bright outside. So as Ennis talks about the outside, I try to get my camera to compensate, but it's tough.
It's tough. So give Mikey a little slack there.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of you are probably wondering at this point, where is the garage of this home? Well, it's normally here, but since this is a show home for Blue Heron, they actually currently have it staged as an office setup for them because they have a lot of people working in there. But that garage setup can accommodate 5 to 11 cars depending on how you reconfigure this home.
Yeah.
Now, we're back at the hallway. You may think that I'm gonna go this side, but not. Mikey, come to this section for a second. Look at this steel corner pivot door that opens up to arguably most unique powder room we've ever seen on this channel. I say unique because the ceiling heights in this room is 30 feet, which is insane. That's a skylight 30 foot above us with plastered stucco walls. Without a doubt, this is one of the most unique powder rooms we've ever seen on this channel. We have a gorgeous fabricated vanity design here out of the same meta quartzite that we've been seeing throughout. And in case you're wondering where is the faucet, it's actually here. That's the knob. And
I was gonna say, you know, I'm gonna ask you to turn that on.
And then you have this floating mirror design. This is a powder room. Without a doubt, the house's architecture and its finishes really sets itself apart from a lot of the moderns that honestly we've ever toured. Now, let's take everybody back to this hallway. Ready? Another unique room setup here. Wine room. Now, it's like this long walkway. It's all enclosed in glass so you can see it from your dining area. And I love these ceiling mount racks that they have with LED lighting. Mikey, we need a close up here. I talked about this V-shaped steel details, right? And look at the shape of these shelves. I love it. I love subtle details like that. That just shows how much they paid attention to their details and uniformity of the home.
Yeah.
Exterior door here. This is another signature Blue Heron detail. They have these curved stucco walls with this kind of unique pattern. We're gonna see that a lot throughout. And following this hallway, That's the kitchen and the great room, by the way. Right behind us, we have the formal dining room area. Just like the rest of the common spaces in this house, it's all open, walls of glass that takes you straight to the outdoors. Beautiful table setup here that says 10 people, and right on top of the table setup, we have this stunning, modern, kind of futuristic dining room light detail that I had to point out because it's so unique. Now, Mikey, let's check out some outdoor spaces. This whole dining room area opens up to the outdoors. Wrapping around in this covered section, we got a small outdoor kitchen here, barbecue setup with a sink, small fridge, and your Wolf gas barbecue. This section is also closed, makes it a nice shaded area. We can see some of the industrial or the structural details of this home with these steel columns. More on this side, and you kind of have a small patio space here. On the right hand side, we have the laundry room. It's nice that they've fenced this section with these tall walls, so it's super private. You don't see anybody from the street side. Nicely landscaped. Overall, great spot.
Yeah.
Now, I want to take everybody back inside. This is another challenging thing about this home. There are a lot of bathrooms throughout, but it's so seamlessly integrated into the walls. It's almost hard to find them, or you almost forget about them. But this door opens up to a powder room for this section. Same polished concrete floors are also here. Toilet setup, glass tile back wall, floating vanity, and to bring in a nice little unique detail, they have a green section here that brings that pop of color. All right, let's close this, and continuing on this side, we have this bar section here opening up to the digital den. Now, I say digital den, and I'm going to explain why that is in a bit, but first let's talk about some details here. We have this steel staircase with this beautiful walnut threads. Bar section on this side that has this high countertop, and we have a ton of built-ins here, and let's see. I think this is a cabinet. I was trying to find, there you go. We got a small fridge here. I know we have an ice maker somewhere. There are so many details and appliances. That's the trash.
I think it's to your right. I think it's by the, there we go.
There you go. My bad.
I know my ice maker.
I really tried, and I wanted to make sure we showed the ice maker. It's important to us.
Yeah.
But overall, great bar with a sink, dual elevation, even a microwave. And wrapping around, this is the second pool off of the great room that we talked about earlier. It's crazy because this house is so open that it feels super integrated and connected, but yet each one of these spaces you can easily divide with these automatic sliding glass doors. Mikey, let's show all these tracks. Even the tracks or the inside of the tracks have the same polished concrete floors. So you get this seamless look, but yet you can close this section, you can close your dining room, or you just leave it open like this, enjoy your pool. Just the sound of it alone is so cool.
Yeah, and all of this is controlled on those iPads on the wall or a mobile app that you have.
Savant system, yes.
Savant system, yeah. So I was going to say that when we went out to that last patio. I was like, I feel like we're not talking about these doors enough. But when you see this room,
it's all open, Mikey. It's crazy.
It makes sense, yeah.
Exactly. Let's focus on this side. 13.5-foot LED screen. It's incredible.
And we have to say that is a TV. That is not a projector.
No, that's a TV.
Huge TV.
Huge TV. What else? I mean, I'm overwhelmed. There are so many details, but let's take everybody to the outdoors, talk about this backyard. We're here in Vegas, so it's a little sunny, so I'm going to put my glasses on. We have another sliding glass door here that takes you to the outdoors. And just like the patterns that we've been seeing on the inside of the home, they have these walkways with gravels and rocks, again with materials all sourced from Nevada. On this side, we have our main outdoor barbecue area, bar setup. Mikey, let's cover some of the details here. We have a massive Wolf gas grill, your stove setup, 4 outdoor TVs, raised spa right next to your bar, and I mean you have small fridges here, warming drawers, sink, everything you need with bar stools on the other side. Now, wrapping around, let's continue. I'm almost like, I don't even know where I want to go. There are so many details I want to cover. So that's the great room, all open, and that's the steel staircase that goes up to the deck on the second floor. Right underneath that, we have an outdoor space. Let's cover that, Mikey. Super cozy, technically right next to your great room. We got an outdoor dining area here, another seating section with a fire pit, 4 TV walls, space heaters above us, and there are a ton of fire pits and fire features throughout the property. At night, it looks even better, so we're gonna see that later in the video. Overall, this is a great section that really complements the great room and the backyard. And right next to this area, we can actually see this above ground pool, which is insane with the infinity edge. and it just basically cascades over this wall, so it serves as a water feature as well. Look at the views in front of us. I hope I keep mentioning views throughout because it's breathtaking, it's insane, and this view at night, in my opinion, looks even better. Now, let's go back to this side where we have the outdoor bar, and following this walkway, Mikey, let's take everybody to the views for a second. I mean, the views from this point is simply incredible. We have the mountains on the back, strip right in front of us. It's crazy to me that a city like Las Vegas exists because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, but look at the scenery here, this whole establishment and the city and these beautiful modern homes. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
One of the biggest travel destinations in the country.
Probably in the world, Mikey.
Built in the middle of a desert. It's always fascinating to me too. Like how Las Vegas was even formed as a city. It's pretty cool.
And here we are touring this one-of-a-kind modern home. This is incredible. All right, we're right next to that pool that we saw earlier. More outdoor lounging areas. By the way, that's the reflection pool that we saw off of the entry, wrapping around the primary bedroom, which we're gonna check out in a bit. But I wanna take everybody towards the lower or the bottom part of this backyard. More outdoor seating. And Mikey, let's go this direction. They have a lot of concrete patio sections, but they also have this awesome grass section at the bottom of the backyard. And talking about the bluestone detail that we saw at the entry, they have it also here. It's that perfect straight line. Now, Mikey, let's talk about this house's architecture from the backyard. My hat's off to Blue Heron for designing something so unique and one of a kind. I love the futuristic and the modern lines of this home with this butterfly roof design. On the right and left hand side, we can see these concrete columns with the signature Blue Heron stucco details. Exposed steel throughout with the staircase, beams, and columns. And I really like how they used some of the materials that are native to Nevada to design this home and really blend in with the landscaping of this neighborhood. And that's pretty much it for the backyard and most of the first floor. But I want to take everybody back to the entry so we can check out the primary bedroom suite. We're back at the reflecting pool, looking at the amazing views. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you can close off this section. There's a track right here. There's a track on the back side. And following this walkway, it takes us to the primary bedroom suite. I love the stucco walls. And again, meta quartzite throughout. And we're at this covered entry. I say covered because we have a skylight above us. And this sliding glass door tucks into the wall and opens up to the primary bedroom suite. Beautiful walkway with LED lighting on one side and plant lighting on the other, walnut panels, and it takes us straight to the view and where we have the bedroom. This part of the bedroom is lowered, so it's below the reflecting pool. White plank brushed oak hardwood floors throughout, cozying up the space. We have this built-in bed setup here, king-size bed with a little bit of a recessed in lighting right behind it. Amazing setup, stone walls. Of course, your views are phenomenal, and I love that this section is a little bit lower, so you kind of take advantage of the reflecting pool, and from your bed as you're laying down, all you see is this water or the glass of water and the incredible views. This is phenomenal. And of course, to bring some privacy to the space, we have automatic shades throughout. And in case you're wondering, you're like, Enes, what if I want to watch TV? We actually have a built-in TV right in front of the bed setup. So with a push of a button, it goes all the way up. It's right in front of you. With a push of a button, it goes down. Overall, great primary bedroom, and there are two more details I want to talk about here. Number one, we have the same rock kind of revealed details throughout. Steel staircase with a walnut thread. And Mikey, let's get a close up here. They kind of have this built-in cabinetry with a plug inside. So at night or like whenever you're laying down, you can charge your phone here. Have a plug. I don't know if you're on your computer. It's a nice little detail.
I always love those kinds of beds also.
With the built-in storage and all that?
Yeah.
I get that. All right, right behind the bedroom setup, we kind of have the seating section. We have some built-ins here, and check this out. This one is actually the second pop-up TV that the primary bedroom has. So in case you want to watch some TV here, you can do that. Talking about the indoor-outdoor flow, we have another set of these sliding glass doors pocketing in, opening up to this atrium. We're going to check that atrium in a bit. But first, I want to take everybody to this side to talk about the bathroom and the closet space. Mikey, look at this reflecting mirror design here, because it's actually a water closet. I want you to go in there. It's too tight for both of us. But from your toilet setup, you take advantage of the amazing views. And it's actually smoked, so you don't see it from the outside, but you see the views from the inside. Nice little detail, nicely packed in here, paneled in. Let's talk about this shower design. This is stunning. It's all enclosed with glass. This is probably one of the most unique rainhead floor mount shower designs we've ever seen. It looks very sleek, same stone that we've been seeing throughout. They also brought it here. And in case this is not good enough, right above you we have a rainhead as usual. This is also a steam shower with some open shelving here. And first I thought this was some sort of just a bench design for the walk-in shower, but then I realized I found this detail. Check this out. It had a drawer. I was like, maybe there's some controls for the fixtures. Ready, Mikey?
Is that a warming drawer?
Yeah, for your towels.
Okay. And I like how you said that if that's not good enough, you have a rain head. But if that shower is not good enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna check that out in a bit.
Yeah.
We got a lot more to see. Freestanding tub right in the center of the primary bathroom. They went with the darker tone here to create a nice contrast. Again, floor mount fixture. And right behind me, we have a ton of cabinetry. But this one, actually, let me tuck this in. It's one of these door designs that we like and opens up. Look at this. For your primary bathroom, you get a sink design here, dishwasher, some cabinets, same travertine countertops that we saw in the kitchen. They also used it here. Small fridge, warming drawer, and an espresso maker, all for your primary bedroom. It's amazing. Now this section is all open and we're gonna come to that in a bit, but first I wanna take everybody and check out the closet for the primary bedroom. It's all open. We have these kind of paneled in wardrobes right in the center of this primary closet. More drawers on this side, also serving as this white countertop space. All these doors are nicely paneled in, and I gotta show this one. This one actually have an access to a panic room. We'll leave that private for now, but you have it if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
And go in here. Backside of the wardrobes are all open with the hangers, kind of racks, anything you need. More base cabinets on this side, and this is kind of the second part of the primary closet. I love this linear skylight design that they have. Brings natural light to the space, island in the center. Overall, great closet space, ton of natural light coming in. More base cabinets on this side, and now let's talk about the remaining part of the primary bathroom. Now, Mikey, let's focus on this side where we have the double vanity setup, beautiful travertine countertops with the waterfall edge, 2 sinks. We always appreciate these countertop mount fixture handles. They're brushed nickel. And we got this gorgeous floating mirror design that's right in front of us. And in case you're wondering, you're like, Enes, you're looking at a great view and that mirror is right in front of you. But with a push of a button, you can actually tuck it all the way to the ceiling and have this bathroom fully open. And I say fully open because we actually have a corner glass detail right here. That's automatic. It's currently open and it takes you straight to the outside where we have this atrium for the primary bedroom suite or the primary bathroom suite. Walkway takes you all the way to the view, but more importantly, right above me, we have 2 rain heads. So in case you want to shower outside rather than inside, you can easily do that. And I think this is awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. In the other bathroom, if you don't want to use that shower, not in the other bathroom, in the other shower, if you don't want to use that one, you can use this one.
Absolutely. We can actually see all the handles here. Another freestanding tub on the outside. So in case you want to just soak up here, look at the views, you can easily do that. Now, following this walkway, we have the opening here again from the primary bedroom seating area. And as we continue, more of these cord 10 steel planters. Side of the property has a little bit of an outdoor space, seating section. We always love these details. Rain chains instead of gutters to give that mid-century modern look. And this walkway takes you to your backyard and the views. This is amazing. We have the reflection pool right in front of us. Without a doubt, first floor of this property is really impressive, and that's pretty much it on this level. Now let's go back inside, take the stairs, and check out the second floor. All right, everyone, here we are at the second floor landing. We have the staircase going up to the 3rd floor, which we're gonna check out in a bit. On my left-hand side, we have the elevator access for this level. And following this long walkway, we have stucco walls on my left-hand side, glass panels on the bottom with LED lighting. And this bridge takes us straight to the Sky Suite, which is one of the most impressive bedrooms in this house. It starts right here with this glass door. And we have this sky bridge here that connects you from the hallway to the bedroom. It's all glass. You can actually see one of the main pools right below us. It's kind of a cool setup. And going through this opening, we go straight into the seating area of this bedroom. Nice and open. We got a beautiful couch setup here facing the incredible views. And I know I talked about this at the backyard. This house has a butterfly roof line, and we can actually see that sloping roof line a little bit clearer in this bedroom. And in case you want to watch a TV, we have this setup right in front of us with a push of a button. This one actually tilts and opens up, and right underneath this coffee table, we actually have a TV setup, which is awesome.
Yeah, a lot of cool unfolding TVs here.
A lot of cool gadgets too, right? All right, let's look at this section for a second. We have an outdoor seating area opening up from the Sky Suite as well as the loft space. I guess we'll check out this section in a bit. I want to kind of focus on this bedroom. Mikey, we've been talking about the gravel or like these rock reveal details throughout. They have it also here. They have plants inside, and they even have landscaping lighting for the plants. I mean, talking about attention to detail here.
Once again, I bet this is going to look really cool at night.
I bet. Automatic shades throughout, and we have the bedroom setup here. This is automatic. We actually have a curtain setup that kind of separates and creates a little bit privacy for the bedroom setup here. Padded back wall, walnut panels right behind the bed setup, and I mean, laying down on this bed, looking at the view of Las Vegas and the Strip, this is special.
Yeah.
All right, this bedroom kind of has its own private balcony setup. And one of my favorite details about this home is actually located right here. This massive opening. It almost creates this wind tunnel that goes through the house, creates that nice breeze. And it's just this awesome architectural kind of frame that I think looks very unique both from the outside and the inside. This section is all covered, opens up to the bathroom, which we're gonna see in a bit. But even here, they have 2 outdoor showers with rain heads above us. Stunning. I feel like I want to talk about all the details, but there are so many in this house. Now, right here, we have the bathroom for this bedroom. Ton of natural light coming in. We currently have the sliding glass doors closed, but you guys get the point. It opens up to the balcony that we just saw. This massive triangle-shaped kind of freestanding tub here with a floor mount tub filler. And going to this side, partially enclosed with the glass, we have this gorgeous walk-in shower with this beautiful stone that has been book matched, brushed nickel finishes with the body sprays, rain heads, open shelving, and we even have towel racks here that are heated. Now at the side, we have the vanity setup here, 2 sinks, and Mikey, we gotta take everybody to this section. First off, another one of these concealed doors where we have the water closet, and you got a makeup section here, and this closet kind of keeps giving. We have a fridge here, small sink, washer and dryer just for this bedroom. Wrapping around, we have more built-in cabinets. Overall, great bedroom suite. I love that closet is nicely tucked into the back with the washer and dryer. It's just a nice convenience to have. And I feel like this Sky Suite can easily qualify as one of the primary bedrooms. It's a little bit more elevated, tiny bit smaller than the main bedroom that we saw on the lower level, but overall, another great bedroom. Now, outdoor space on our left-hand side, but I want to take everybody back to the main walkway where we came up to the 2nd floor. On my left-hand side, we can see the great room and the kitchen section. Again, the 2nd floor of this home is all open. And even the ceilings here, Mikey, it's all stucco, which is crazy. So you get that seamless indoor-outdoor transition with the architecture. Now, this walkway opens up. 2nd floor, they went with this brushed oak hardwood floors throughout. You get this built-in seating section here, and I just realized they carried out the same hardwood floors as a back wall or back feature here as well. You have your loft bar. I say loft because this space is all open, technically to your great room. You get the seating section. Talking about those V shapes with the steel panels, they have it also here, and the brass inlay, but this middle section of this bar is actually wrapped with leather. Feels very exquisite. And right behind me, we have a kind of a bar wall with TVs recessed in, open shelving, and let's see, we got a fridge. Trying to see, I think this is a base cabinet. There you go, ice maker, small sink, open shelving. Great addition, and I like that brass detail or the reveal detail that they have kind of around the cabinetry here. Mikey, let's focus to the views for a second. It's incredible from the 2nd floor views, a tiny bit more elevated. Again, we have the Las Vegas views, the Strip views right in front of us. And this loft section continues. They placed the pool table here. Before we leave this side, I want to show this. Another one of these concealed doors that goes into a powder room for this level or the loft space. Beautiful vanity design clad with stone, and the back walls, everything, even the mirror design has these industrial lines. Right behind we have the water closet. Great bathroom located in a convenient spot. Now we got another bedroom on this level, but first let's take everybody to the outdoors. Again, I'm gonna put my glasses on because it's pretty bright out there. Talking about some of those rustic industrial elements, we have the steel panels below us. And this is the deck space you get on the second floor, complementing the Sky Suite and the loft space. You have the fire pit right in the center, some outdoor seating. Again, I feel like I've said views 1,000 times, but how do I not talk about it? This is all I see as I walk in or throughout the property.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
Incredible. And Mikey, I know we talked about this. This is the cantilevered exterior staircase that we saw from the backyard. I mean, just walking to the edge, looking at these views, this is such a unique architectural detail of this home.
For sure.
All right, let's take everybody back in. We have another bedroom to see on this level. Let's check that out real quick. And it's located right behind the loft bar. It starts on this side. It's super warm and spacious here. Again, a ton of natural light coming into the bedroom. Bed set up on this side. We have the TV, stucco walls, and it has this full open bathroom design. I say open, but right around here, another concealed door, we actually have the water closet. So the closet is a little closed, but the vanity design, the back walls, walk-in shower is all open, beautiful stone floors. And Mikey, can we take everybody to the outside for a second? If you don't want to shower indoors, right behind that walk-in shower, you can actually shower outdoors.
We're seeing a lot of these.
A lot of these. It's Vegas, Mikey.
I didn't even realize this one was there. But yeah, that's really cool.
Super cool, right? Overall, great bedroom and great bathroom. And taking everybody back to the bedroom, let's take a look at the patio space dedicated to this bedroom. It starts right here, another fire pit, massive oval skylight right above us. It's not actually a skylight, it's an opening that allows natural light to come in, and more of these amazing views. And that's pretty much it for the second floor. Now let's go back inside, take the stairs, and check out the third floor. All right, everyone, here we are at the third floor, which is where we have the Sky Lounge. Now, before I talk about the space, I want to turn back and cover this staircase design. Walls of glass bring a ton of natural light, and right on top, they have this thermally modified spruce wood that they have throughout the ceilings of this level. It goes all the way to the outdoors. And my assumption is it's thermally modified because the heat and sun in Vegas is kind of harsh, so it needs to withstand that.
Yeah, I could imagine a normal wood getting maybe just super dry in the sun or something.
Maybe cracking.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, the first door right next to us opens up to a full bathroom. Now this bathroom design is very unique. We have all these rain heads on this side, and this glass panel is reflected from the other side, meaning if you're in the Sky Lounge, you cannot actually see through the bathroom, but yet once you're inside, you can actually see the views, which is super cool. And I know what Mikey is thinking. He's like, Enes, can we turn on the rain heads? And the answer is no, because if we turn them on, it's gonna splash, it's gonna create a mess. My suit needs to look good.
Not this time.
Not this time, but you guys get the point. A lot of rain heads. Right next to that, we got this gorgeous marble pedestal sink. That looks stunning. And in here, let's see, we have this door opening up to a powder room that is nicely hidden. Now let's get out and continue our tour. We're back at the landing of the third floor. And as we walk in, we have the Sky Lounge right in front of us. Think about this space as your little nightclub or a lounge or a bar that you have within your home. It's on the third floor, so it's nicely kind of detached from the rest of the floors, all opened up towards the amazing views. Beautiful ceiling that continues all the way to the outdoors. And you have the seating section right in the center. And right next to the seating section, we have this awesome bar with the bar seating, dual elevation. Even the stone on the front side of the bar is stunning. And Mikey, I don't know if you can see it. On the floors, we have these LED strips nicely recessed into the floors, making that stone pop a little bit more. And wrapping around, we have the bar section here, a lot of amenities. I mean, I'm gonna show as much as I could, but dishwasher, ice maker, we got everything here, cabinets, there you go. This is another, I think this is a fridge, another fridge. Every single one of these bars, you know, you get everything you need And this section is clad with glass with the really unique angles, but they also brought the steel elements to this side, making it kind of like a countertop with the TVs on the back.
One thing, you have to go in there. I got to show the people something.
How do you go? Oh, right behind there?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
So go in there to the other side of the bar.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the door?
sliding door.
Okay.
Look at the walls.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did not see this space.
Yeah.
It's all padded with this really unique wool design, I guess.
It's like a fur almost.
Super cool.
I mean, this is Las Vegas, so it has a
People like to entertain.
has a reputation for entertainment, I guess.
That's true. That's true. We gotta give that to people. Also, this open shelving here, so cool, right? With this grid design on the back, LED lighting from the floors. Everything about this home is so decked out. Now, we kind of forgot this, but I want to take everybody to this corner. By the way, this is the reflective glass wall that I was talking about that clads that bathroom. You have an additional seating area on this side. And Mikey, I don't know if your camera can show from this angle. We have these mounds on the back. Such a scenic view, so different. And you can also see the rooftop of this home, or part of the rooftops, and it's all clad with these solar panels. This home actually has 300 solar panels.
Wow.
And house can easily sustain itself if it lost power from the city, because they have some battery chargers here as well. I believe they have some built-in batteries for the home. So you can really take advantage of those solar panels. Overall, great space, all open. And let's take everybody to the outdoors, which is where we have the sky deck. This space is phenomenal. We have built-in seating, 2 fire pits, elevated seating section on this side. And having an outdoor space like this right next to your sky lounge makes the experience that much better. We have the entire city and the strip right in front of us. These views are phenomenal. And that's pretty much it for the tour of this home. But as we always do, we're gonna spend a few more hours here, wait for the sun to go down so we can see this place at dusk. All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. What an incredible property. I mean, look at the views right behind me. We have the strip and entire Las Vegas. My hat's off to Blue Heron for doing a phenomenal job with this build. I loved all the architectural lines and finishes they used throughout with the stone and steel elements. Overall, it's a beautiful property. And again, big thanks to them for getting us in here, allowing us to tour their amazing development and share it with all of you. As always, we will leave more information about the property and Blue Heron down in the description of this video. Lastly, if you enjoyed the tour, just make sure to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next week.